Interconference showdown in Miami as the Clippers take on the Heat. A rather chilly Super Bowl Sunday by Miami standards, and a pretty good appetizer for you. NBA Sunday Showcase presented by BBVA. The Clippers at 33-17. The Miami Heat winners of 6 of their last 7, and they're 7 games above 500. Our starting lineup brought to you by Taco Bell. For the Clippers, who've won 5 of their last 6, All-Star Chris Paul, J.J. Redick, veteran Paul Pierce in his 18th season. Luke Bamute for the injured Blake Griffin is missing his 21st straight game. And for the Heat, Amari Stoudemire will start at center. We'll see a ton of Hassan Whiteside as well. Bosh, an all-star for the 11th time, Dang Wade, and Goran Dragic. And the Clippers will start. Here's Chris Paul.
Well, you have to look at the Clippers now. Remember, they're red hot. They've won 5 out of 6. And most important, they've won 10 out of 12 on the road.
J.J. Redick, always active early on. A lot of times he's in his first season with the Heat. 33 years old. Here's another former Sun, Goran Dragic. Now Bosh, back to Dragic. Beautiful cut. And Miami's on the... He's made as many threes as free throws. Dang couldn't get the handle. Timer's at 8. Dang, pretty play as he gets it to go off the window. As Golden State improved to 46-4, beating the Thunder last night. Here's Dragic, here's a three-point try, and it's good.
Let's hope that things will change here.
Well, you made comment of the game Friday that I called the San Antonio-Dallas game. This officiating crew worked that game. It was up a 36-point game at half as Dang gets to the rim and throws.
We're just seeing a very difficult start. The main thing is that they're not out of the game. They're only down 6.
Here's Prigioni for 3, and there you go. Back-to-back field goals for the Clippers.
Right before that last time out, Doc pointed to Pablo and said, "We need you." And he had a huge impact the last time they met Miami. In fact, 8 steals. So look for him to spark the Clippers.
So he has 3 baskets. The Clippers have 4. Here's Lance Stevenson coming off a 6-for-6 game on Friday night. And born ready, scoop.
A 20-game period without Griffin, 16-4. Now Chris Paul is 20 points and 10 assists.
Whiteside missed the easy one, but got the putback. Miami's made 6 career, triple-double, 3rd this year. 2nd as a reserve, the only player in NBA history as Stevenson gets the
finishes have been outstanding. That one he had to reach down and around the defensive man.
Whiteside with the monster. 9-22 with a healthy Bosh and Wade. Whiteside's back, but otherwise you got a lot of new pieces that Eric Spoelstra's done a good job of fitting, and they're still as good defensively as they were a few years ago. Crawford to the bucket.
Syracuse had a ton of talent, high draft pick, up in the top 5. What you were looking for is more consistency because he's got the tools.
Whiteside with the second foul on Stevenson. Wade coming off the screen, gives it up to Dang, and Dang! Games. Now the Clippers looking to run after an empty possession for the Heat. Here's Pierce in transition, hits a 3, and the Clippers have the lead. At the end of the first half in Miami. Heat has won 6 of 7. The Clippers have won 5 of their last 6.
So you bring Pierce in and you put him in the corner right now.
Redick nails the 3. We got Bosh against Paul here with a shot clock at 5. Paul with a pull-up, hits it.
Yeah, that's a very intelligent offensive.
Meanwhile, the free throw for Bosh gives Miami its first point of the half. Redick coming off that screen. Now Pierce driving on Wade. And the fall away on the baseline is good for Paul. Winning last night, now 46-4, tying the Philadelphia 76ers for the best record through 50 games. As Redick goes backdoor, gets the bucket. But that just gives you an idea about his enthusiasm and energy. He's nonstop.
Well, he's made himself a great player.
Dang, straight rattle.
This should happen. Well, the coach is going to use every single rule change or what have you in order to benefit him to try to win a game. Came in the game and got 19 points and like 8 or 9 rebounds and definitely was a major factor.
And there's Aldridge, a factor up. Get at the All-Star game back in Toronto when he competes in the game and also in the 3-point shootout. Wade missing 2 free throws. He'll get it.
So we just got to do what we're capable of with great focus.
Coach, thanks so much.
Jamal Crawford starts the 4th with a bucket.
And you can see once he gets going, they'll isolate him or they'll let him get in that pick and roll stuff and let him go.
Here's Bosch for three, and finally.
Rebounds here.
Bosch facing up, beautiful pull by, and score for Chris Bosch.
I like what the Miami coaches are doing. All right? Right now, Doc is upset because they didn't get the rotation or the double team. The old St. Louis Hawks. All right, and when you think about it, he was in the trade from Boston to St. Louis, and the first pick in the draft, Bill Russell.
Why he's got so many four-point plays. They're not all in swishes. A lot of them will hang on the rim and drop in. Bosch over Prigioni.
What a great move. I'm happy that he's making a nice contribution here in Miami.
Clippers by three. Crawford open for three. It's good. And 5 of 6 overall with a lone loss at home to Minnesota on Wednesday. Shot clock at 7. Wade against Redick. Wade gets it to drop.
Terrific
so strong
move
in the lane.
Okay, he couldn't.
15 now for Wade. Miami back home. Only 5 of its last 20 games have come here at home. The lob to Jordan from Crawford.
See, that's what he did. He called him wrong.
His second basket. Both have been dunks. He has 10 rebounds to go with 7 points. 3 of 14 at the foul line. Bosch, an open three. You bet. To go with 7 points. 3 of 14 at the foul line. Bosch, an open three. You bet.
Good pressure. They got what they wanted. They got the trap. They got the double teaming of Wade coming off, which opens up.
Here's Paul against Gerald Green.
And Gerald Green, they love him as a defender.
Green reaching in. Oh, hard screen by Jordan. Paul in trouble. Gets it back. Shot clock at 4. Paul launching the three.
Oh.
Hits it. Chris Paul with his first.
Chris Paul was 5 for 18.
His first point of the quarter. Dragic comes back with a 2.
The Clippers continue to execute.
Paul on Green will try another three. Get it again! Back-to-back triples by Paul. And the lead is 8 for Los Angeles.
Now, you still got plenty of time. The main thing is, come on, you got to get good shots.
Dragic for 3. Able to answer.
Nice.
Big make by Gore.
Seeing excellent offensive play here.
Paul the lob. Jordan! Oh. My goodness! DeAndre Jordan with a catch and jam. Eric Spoelstra called timeout while that ball was in midair on the pass.
Well, you could see it coming. Just watch. The double team is coming to him. Watch this catch. Look how far back he had to reach to get that one.
With the strip. Now Redick spotting up. Drive on Bosch. Finds Crawford from the corner. Nails a 3.
Remember we tell you now, they loved in the last 3 minutes by the Clippers. The ball movement, the execution of getting the screen and roll switches to get the event. Oh, pick and roll.
And Paul from Redick.
Pass and cut.
7 assists for Paul. And the Clippers are going to get their 34th win. Three-pointer is good by Dragic. And the Broncos. SportsCenter at night on ESPN. Here's Paul again. Can't knock this one down. Wade in transition. And Paul will let him have that one. Well, enjoy the Super Bowl, everybody. It's been fun here in Miami. The Clippers, an impressive road win against the hot Miami team. LA, 34-17 after a 193-point win.
You just have to give a ton of credit to the team, their execution. Also, the coaching staff did a marvelous job in putting together 5 guys out on the floor where they got the type of explosion they were looking for. The second unit in that second quarter brought the Clippers and gave them a ton of contribution.